Hello everyone. Today we will discuss another topic under environmental studies and environmental law. Today's topic is important definitions as provided under Environmental Protection Act 1986. We will also be discussing about Environment Protection Act 1986 importance, features and how this particular act was enacted. The list of topics to be covered here is introduction, objective of the act, certain features of the act, why this particular act is very important to us, and important definitions under this act. The Environment Protection Act was enacted in the year 1986. The act is one of the most comprehensive legislations with the pretext to protection and improvement of the environment. It was enacted with the main objective to provide the protection and environment improvement of the environment and for matters connected therewith. The Constitution of India also provides for the protection of the environment. Article 48A of the Constitution specifies that the state shall endeavour to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. Article 51A further provides that every citizen shall protect the environment of the country. India was a signatory to the Stockholm Conference of 1972, where the world community had resolved to protect and enhance the environment. While several legislations such as the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 and the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 were enacted after the conference, still the need for the general legislation had become increasingly evident. The Environment Protection Act 1986 was enacted so as to overcome this deficiency. Now, the main objective of the Act was to provide the protection and improvement of environment and for matters connected therewith. But there are certain other objectives of the implementation of the Environment Protection Act which are to implement the decisions made at the UN Conference on Human Environment held at Stockholm in June 1972. Next objective is to coordinate activities of the various regulatory agencies under the existing laws, to enact a general law on the areas of environmental protection which were left uncovered by existing laws. The existing laws were more specific in the nature and concentrated on a more specific type of pollution and specific categories of hazardous substances rather than on general problems that chiefly caused major environmental hazards. To provide for the creation of an authority or authorities for environmental protection, to provide deterrent punishment to those who endanger the human environment safety and health. Features of the Act. There are certain important features of this particular Act. First of all, the Act covers all form of pollution, such as air, water, soil and noise pollution. It provides the safe standards for the presence of various pollutants in the environment. It prohibits the use of hazardous material unless prior permission is taken from the central government. It allows the central government to assign authorities in various jurisdictions to carry out the laws of this Act. Now, why this particular act is very important? The act is special and important for many reasons. First, it has the sole aim of ensuring the protection of the environment, the prevention and reduction of environmental pollution, and provides the authority to take strict action against the perpetrators. Secondly, it is an act that takes precedence over the other acts. This means that if an offense is committed that is liable to be booked under multiple legislation, including this act, the Environment Protection Act 1986 will be given the highest priority. Thirdly, this act forced the country to take note of environmental pollution in a serious way. Important definitions. Section 2 of the Environment Protection Act 1986 deals with certain definitions. Some of the important definitions which are provided in this section are: first of all, Section 2, Clause A deals with the definition of environment. It says that environment includes water, air, and land, and the interrelationship that exists among and between water, air, and land, and human beings, other living creatures, plants, microorganisms, and property. However, this definition is not exhaustive but an inclusive one. Now, Section 2, Clause B defines the term environmental pollutant. It says that environmental pollutant means any solid, liquid, or gaseous substance present in such concentration as may be or tend to be injurious to environment. Now, Section 2, Clause C defines the term environmental pollution. It says that environmental pollution means the presence in the environment of any environmental pollutant. This implies an imbalance in the environment. The materials or substances, when after mixing in air, water, or land, alters their properties in such manner that the very use of all or any of the air, water, and land by man and any other living organism becomes lethal and dangerous for health. So this becomes environmental pollution.